It's AG, and we're back. But there's nothing I can do about it other than feel terrible about it. Maybe I should have insisted or gone looking for her that evening. But I did go looking. What could have possibly happened to her? I mean, although we just read she committed suicide. Still, there's nothing I can do. Class still goes on without her. What do you think about the ending? Kendall, I'd really like to hear your thoughts. Well, I thought it was good. It ends on an effective note and makes a strong impression. Plus, the repetition of the body count works well for it. Did you think that works for the other parts of the novel too? For reals, it helps keep things structured. Good point. Any other thoughts? Or anyone else? She sits down without any further word. Charlotte raises her hand, and I pause before calling on her. You know, the worst thing about it all is, I find myself thinking, even though Isabella's gone, it's hard to not even notice a difference. It doesn't feel like the dynamic of anything has changed with her gone. How utterly horrible it is. Do you end up seeing a movie this Saturday or something? No big deal or anything, I'm just wondering. Oh yeah! I love to. Let's talk about it at lunch. Okay. It's my turn to host a party this weekend. Oh yeah, and if you haven't realized by now, which I highly doubt, yes, my reading is terrible. It's I wouldn't say I can't read, I just say I can't read out loud that well. Yeah. End of chapter 3. I have to start the next unit in 2 days. The Shakespeare class for this year. I'm looking forward to it even less than I normally would. It's really last minute, but I threw out the whole lesson plan I had prepared. I'm supposed to be teaching Romeo and Juliet, but somehow I don't really think the class is really going to be up for studying a play that ends in suicide. I struggle to put together an entire lesson plan for something a little more light-hearted than that. Chapter 4. A Whole Lot of Love. Okay, that just wraps it up for this unit. I hope you all have learned at least a little bit. I'd like you to note that the syllabus has been updated. We're going to be doing 12th Night next, not Romeo and Juliet. Your libraries are... Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. Your libraries all have a copy of it already, but your homework for the night is to not read the script. Don't read it at all. Don't even look at it. We're going to be watching the 22 movie version in class tomorrow, because theater is meant to be seen. Then we'll look at the script. That's all. Strange. I normally get cut off by the lunch bell ringing. I guess it must be getting better at my timing. Alright, we can all go for lunch in a couple of minutes early. There's a loud clamor as everyone leaves the classroom at once. Same as always. And same as always, there's a student staying behind. But lately, it's been less than before. Hey sis, I can't stick around today. Miss Migton wants to see me like now for some stupid reason. I'll see you later, okay? Of course, it's not a problem. Good luck with her. Yeah, I'll need it. Laters. I guess it's just us then. Oh, approves of this homework. Hey, why am I doing Romeo and Juliet? Is it because of Isabella? Oh shit. Yeah. I take out my own lunch and start to eat it quietly. Charlotte does the same. An awkward silence hangs in the air though. So... yes. She stops uncomfortably, and I can tell she wants to say something but can't bring herself to. So, how is 12th night? Is it good? I guess it depends on whether or not you like Shakespeare. Yeah, kind of. He's not as bad as everyone says anyway. Well, then you'll probably find it very funny. Ah, that's good. That's what she said. More silence. That's obviously not what she really wanted to ask. I can't take it anymore. I'm just gonna ask her. Is there something wrong, Charlotte? No, not at all. I'm fine. I give her a look. It's just... this is a weird question, Mr. Rook. But do you think she was telling the truth? Who? Oh, Candle. She said she was going to talk to a teacher, but do you think maybe she was just lying so she could avoid me? I'm taken aback by the question. I don't think so. Of course, but why would she think that? I'd like to apologize for your support. It's just the things happening for me. Sorry, it's a joke and it's a good time to you again. Can we talk about it, please? I really want to put this behind and get friends again. Okay. Right now I'm with Akira. We can talk later. Of course. Should. That's alright. By the way, I was sorry because they're not gay, but I'm glad it can see it. Yeah, can't understand. Let's do that. Why do you ask that? Does she seem like she would do that? I don't know. But even now that we're talking again, she always seems so reluctant to actually really talk with me. We never really say anything of value, and it always feels like she's uncomfortable being with me. And it's not like she's talking to me on Amy either. I guess that's true. I guess that's true now that she mentions it, although I don't think her understanding is quite right. Well, as much as anyone can understand Kendall. Yeah, you have a point there. I don't think she actually can stand me anymore. I feel like I should just talk to her and tell her that she doesn't have to make excuses. Would you really do that? No, because I'm selfish. Selfish? She stops, as if only now she realized what she's been saying, as if only now she realizes how emotionally vulnerable she clearly is. Promise not to repeat a word of this, Mr. Rook. Of course not. But she still has trouble coming up with the words. Wait, did I skip? Oh crap. Skip the frick. Well, I have to stop myself from saying of course. I have to give it a moment's thought. I knew it, of course. But how did I know it? I skipped the damn thing. Oh, F my life. It's a date then. Did I read about it on Amy Connect, or did someone also mention it in front of me? See, I didn't know, because I really don't know what I read either. It's not worth talking. It's not worth taking a chance. No, I didn't know, but that explains a lot. Probably said that they were together or something. So, yeah. Have you ever had a perfect thing before, Mr. Rook, and ruined it? Yep, they were together. Okay, so I'm not so upset now. Man, what a question. More than once, actually. I love to say it gets easier, but it doesn't. No, I'd imagine not. Still, I miss everything about the way things were. Kendall is just so perfect. Are you still in love with her? I don't know. How can you tell when you're in love? Is it just like all the songs or all the movies? If it's not like that, does it mean I'm not in love? Tough questions. Yeah, tell me about it. All I know is that I can't bring myself to give up on her, even though she's clearly not interested in me anymore. Maybe that's how you know it's love, because it makes me act awful. I stare at her, giving it a long, thoughtful pause. She's wrong, of course. She seems unusually dense, too. I can tell that Kendall wouldn't be friendly just for the sake of appearances. I think anyone could tell that. What she sees in her, I have no idea. And I don't want to play either matchmaker or cheerleader for teenage girls. I wouldn't. But I don't get how she could be so wrong. Why not ask if she wants to get back together? She seems stunned at the proposition. I don't think you understand, Mr. Rook. I was the one who broke up with her. If anyone has to make the move, it's her. It's out of my hands. Well, what's the harm in trying? What's the worst that could happen? I could lose her. I could cause her to just finally stop even trying to put up with me at all. I can't. She takes a long deep sigh, trying her hardest to calm herself back down. I feel bad for getting her so worked up. I guess that wasn't the right approach for her at all. Damn it. I don't want to lose her. Well, I pause again, considering my approach. You said you weren't sure what love feels like, right? That's right. Well, in my experience, it means you know it's worth the risk. Love means you'll try anything, even if you know for absolute certain you get shut down, because you have to. In all my experiences, that's what it seems that love is really all about. So I think that's what it comes down to. Are you still in love with her? She's silent, and I can't tell if she's contemplating the question or just thinks I'm crazy. It's probably a little of both. She looks down, and there's a long silence. Neither says a word, and I don't know what to say. After what feels like the longest time without saying anything, and long last, Kendall returns. Sorry, bro. Am I interrupting anything? Charlotte takes a moment to calm down. No, not at all. We were just talking about the play we're going to study. Ah, balls. Already? For reals? I'm afraid so. It's time to get to class. Yeah. Upvo. She starts to leave just as soon as she came, and Charlotte starts packing up too. Hey, Charlotte. Yes, Mr. Rook? Then I try to think of what to tell her. But before I do, I'm gonna cut off here. So thanks for watching, everyone. Stay tuned for the next video.